Well, today you can see I've got a lot of baskets around me, and these are all the Yokuts tribe, which are in San Joaquin Valley. And they're known as the people. That's really what the Yokuts means. And they were a tribe that lived on the banks of rivers, and they had access to some great types of grasses, black and fern, redbud, that they could make these kind of baskets. And they're highly desirable, highly collectible, and highly artistic, in my opinion. So you have different design elements. You know, it's like, how do you know what is a Yokuts? Well, first of all, you have to just kind of look at the foundation to really distinguish Yokuts from, say, like a mono, and I'll talk about this in a different lecture, but these are on a grass foundation versus my do, which is on a rod foundation. So you look at this and you see the red, which is a red bud, and the black, which is a black and fern. This is a tule coiled and pinched kind of method in making these baskets. And the designs really are going to tell you a lot. So this is called a bottleneck basket. It's very typical of that design with a rattlesnake design around it. When you see the red, that's a polychrome. All the pieces that we show on the table here are polychrome baskets, meaning more than two colors. And the design shape is very typical and highly desirable. So this is a bottleneck, this is a bottleneck, and then you have other design elements that are more like bowl shaped. Again, you'll see this rattlesnake design is quite influential in the Yokuts, but you can also see beautiful geometrics like this basket here, and that's just great art. You know, it's very tight baskets. Sometimes they can be what we call a gap stitch, which means you can see the warps in between. Those aren't as valuable. I'll show you an example. And then sometimes you get pieces like this by Sally Ed, who was born in 1892 to 1987. So she made baskets, you know, late into the, mid 20th century. This one's probably from about the 40s, but beautiful, just a great design, wonderful use of a negative design on this. And then this is also kind of a typical shape that you'll find in the Yokuts baskets. It's a kind of a mush bowl. And this one's very elaborate and quite beautiful. Others can be very simple and more used for food. So the Yokuts baskets are wonderful California baskets that you should be able to identify by color, shape, and of course, what they're made of.